out here getting loose. Guys going through some drills. We're almost at game time, folks. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Stephen Curry.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry is out there with Porter. Then it's Porter. Then there's Brown. And it's Eubanks in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Raptors, here we go. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Barrett at the 3. One thing, Doris, that should attract a lot of attention in this game, that matchup at the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now, here's quickly. Pass to Dick.
Golden State foul. That is first personal foul. First team foul.
Barnes outside. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Back to Dick. The kick out to Barnes. Drills the three-pointer.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Darko Rajakovic had a few moments to share with me before. We discussed Steph Curry, of course, and what he advised his team to do against him. Coach said, I told our guys that we have to be right up on him, to fight over screens and not allow him to feel comfortable out there. A huge task for any defense, and we'll see if this one is up to the challenge. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Clock at 6. And here's quickly for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. Now here's Porter. Dick defending. Porter passes to Curry. Outside Porter. Curry setting the pick for Porter. Fires the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Dick. Over Porter. Dick can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
The first free throw is good.
Porter at the line for 2.
And Porter drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Barnes outside. Back to Barrett. Porter with the steal. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And finished off by Porter.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Quickly finds Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett. Raptors moving the ball around. Pirtle sets the pick for Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Pirtle. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Tracks in the tray.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
And checking out some numbers for Barrett. Just an incredible month of basketball. He's averaging 20 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Dick with it, guarded by Porter. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Dick. Warriors with the rebound. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad. Porter looking it over. Inside, here's Eubanks. Good D by Barnes.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Pirtle kicks to Quickly. Down low, here's Barnes, and the layup's good off the glass. Barnes has got 5 now.
At his position, Scotty Barnes is going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Pass to Eubanks. Now here's Porter. 3-pointer. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Doors for front offices. With the season starting to wind down, what's important now?
Yeah, their focus shifts depending on the season. And right now, with the season sort of dwindling, first and foremost, the draft lottery is important. The draft will occur over the course of the summer. So talent evaluation of those all-important college kids, the European players, but also you're evaluating your roster. What has worked? What do we need to change? There is always so much to look at if you are trying to put a team together.
Now, here's Quickly. Still without a basket.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Porter passes to Curry. Back to Porter. Curry setting the pick for Porter. Outside Curry. And here's Brown outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes outside. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Curry dishes to Porter. Outside for Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Barnes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Now here's Porter. He's got 13. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Over Quickly. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes snapping it down.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Left side, Porter. That one's off. Still out of sync. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Dick, that's good.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Raptors making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Right now, let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. The Warriors, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. That was a loss to the Knicks. Pass to Eubanks. Offside Markkanen. Now here's Porter. Dick defending. And there's Porter on the assist by Markkanen. Porter's got 16.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Dick passes to Barrett. Back to Dick. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. 5 points in the game.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Outside Porter. Outside Curry. Porter a screen on Quickly. Curry against Quickly. Porter dishes to Curry. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Barber's checked in for Toronto. And Golden State also making a change. Podziemski's checked in. Curry against Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby outside. Pass to Dick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They set the pick. And here's Quickly for 3. Warriors with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, "We're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on." Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. So it's the Warriors now, after the Raptors pick up 2.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
On the wing, Anunoby, guarded by Kerr. Pass to Pirtle. Quickly with it. Raptors need to get a shot up. And it's Barber missing. Warriors trail by 3. Now, here's Porter. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
Now, here's Anunoby. Pass to Dick. Anunoby outside. Here's Barber, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Some changes for Toronto. It's checked in for Perk. And it's Walter in for Grady Dick. Then for the Warriors, Potter's checked in, and it's Michael Porter in for Curry. Here's Potter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Warriors. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
And, well, for the Warriors, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting. but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now, here's Porter. 16 points for him. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Quickly against Porter. Goes up the baseline, and again it's Toronto converting.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel quickly ready to do just that.
Quickly against Porter. Stolen by Quickly. Now the Raptors moving it up. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Porter against Quickly. Outside Porter. The kick out to Porter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. There at the pass to Barber. Tries again. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 7. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Outside Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And the 3 off target. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. Walter. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Porter, here we go. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
One shot.
One second left. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating.
Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Quickly comes in for Walter. The guard set is Quickly and Barrett. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Barber in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside Porter. Brown with a screen on Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Porter kicks to Markkanen over Barnes. They can't stop the run with that one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Warriors trail by 12. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Barnes. Averaging about 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Here's Anunoby. Pass to Barber. The second effort. And he gets the jumper to drop. Barber's got 4 this quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Pajemski. Marking in a screen on Barrett. And the Warriors get it back. Brown. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by the Raptors.
Quickly looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
And the Raptors making a change here. Dick's checked in. Stephen Curry's checked in for the Warriors. On the wing, Markkanen. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Markkanen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Quickly against Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Now Porter, 19 points in the game. Markkanen sets the pick for Porter. Outside for Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And Barnes sends it back. On the wing quickly. A three-pointer is right on target. Quickly's got 7.
A great pass, and Quickly makes great use of it.
Curry passes to Bryant. Anunoby against Markkanen. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Dick. Now Barnes. He's covered by Brown. Fade away. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter. Curry against Quickly. And here is Curry. Last game with 30 points. Porter, no luck.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Pass to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 6 points for him.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Anunoby kicks to Barrett. Porter against Barnes. And Curry has it in the corner. And he gets it to go from the corner.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's guarded by Markkanen.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Curry passes to Porter. Brown with the bounce pass. Outside, Porter fires for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
Barber's checked in for Toronto. Pass to Curry. Back to Porter. Outside Curry. The baseline J. Toronto grabs the miss. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. And taken away by Brown. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And a wide open look for Porter. Nailed from three-point land. Porter's got 22.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Pass to Anunoby. A floater. Dick can't get it to go. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 13-point game. Curry with it. Latrey. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Anunoby with the screen for Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Curry. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Barnes outside. Over to the wing. Barber passes to Barnes. Here's Dick. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And that's now 10 points for Grady Dick. Porter with it. 22 points for him. Outside Curry. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. They get it again. And that one, good. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, just it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Driving the lane. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for, and so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll return shortly.
Welcome. Since we got a little time on our hands here, you guys got any big plans for tonight?
Not me. I'm just going to take it easy.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Toronto Raptors. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry on out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Porter. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Curry passes to Porter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Jakob Poeltl. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
Barnes looking around. Poeltl with a screen on Brown. Nobody near Barnes. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I'm not sure which was better, Poeltl's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Curry against Quickly. Curry dishes to Porter. Outside for Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Barnes outside. Quickly setting the pick for Barnes. Shoots over Brown. It's deflected. Outside Porter. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 25 points.
Now, the defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Barnes kicks to Poeltl. Over Eubanks. Poeltl's shot is off. Warriors trail by 10. On the wing, Porter. Quickly covering. Porter passes to Curry. Curry a screen on Quickly.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Curry. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. Averaging 36 points, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
And Porter drops them both. Raptors leading by 8. Barnes passes to Poeltl. Here's Barrett. That one falls. Barrett's got his first points of the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Quickly against Curry. Pass to Porter. Outside for Curry. There's Brown with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Poeltl's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Quickly. 7 points in the game. Now Poeltl. Back to Dick. Over Porter. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his 5th assist in this one. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Outside Porter. From the arc. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Knocked away. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Barnes outside. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Porter passes to Curry. On the wing, Porter. Barrett covering. Pass to Brown. And here is Curry. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Curry's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Warriors. Barrett against Porter. Now here is Poeltl. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Outside Curry. From deep. And another three for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. Porter against Barnes. Outside Curry. Back to Porter. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Porter's got 29.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best moves. Let's go. Unique and classic. Let's see what you got.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Porter against Barrett. Pass to Pirtle. On the wing, Barnes. 25 points in the game. Dick with it, guarded by Porter. And there's Dick. That's good on the assist by Barnes. Dick's got 17 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Out to the wing. Eubanks finds Curry. Brown sets a screen for Curry. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Dick. And a miss there on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now Porter. He's got 29 points. 6 to shoot. Shot from 16. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Barrett against Porter. Right side Barrett. Brown against Barnes. Over Eubanks. From the top of the key, he buries it. Barnes has got 27.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
Porter kicks to Curry. There's the triple. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Quickly with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Dick. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Well, Jakob Pirtle is an excellent passer for a big man. Just a really nuanced feel.
Doris, what this team likes about Jakob Pirtle, the combination of 7-foot size and great skill.
You know what, Kevin, to me, this young man has a nuanced understanding of the game. He sees the floor, so that means at his size, he can make on-time and on-target passes. He's a very capable rebounder and defender. There's just a lot to like about his game.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Barnes. And Golden State also making a change. Markkanen, he's checked in for Brown. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the East is stacking up. Taking a look at Toronto. It hasn't been a great season for them. We may see some changes in the offseason.
And for the Raptors, this has been a terrible way for them to kick off their year. They have to find a way to get back on track soon before this season gets away from them.
And there was such high hopes for them in the preseason. It's hard to believe how quickly these losses are piling up.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. Pass to Eubanks. And here's Porter. Garrett covering. Porter kicks to Curry. Pulls it from the elbow. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Barrett against Porter. Barrett the pass to Porter. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Warriors trail by 10. And here's Porter. He's got 29 points. Outside Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 assists in the game.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Here's Dick. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just...
Toronto leading by 10. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. And it's Barber in at center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Warriors shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. To the wing on the left. Here's Boston. It's rebounded by Quickly. After shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And he uses the glass on the lane.
That's the handles of Emmanuel Quickly on display. This guy is so good with the ball in his hands.
Picked by Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good. And here are the Raptors now. They lead by 14. Anunoby kicks to Barnes. Over Markkanen. Again, Toronto.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Pass to Boston. Here's Porter. Quickly covering. Here's Boston. 5 to shoot. Porter a screen on Anunoby. Boston Drills it from outside. Boston's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barnes against Markkanen. Barnes outside. Shoots over Markkanen, and that one's good. Barnes has got 10 points in just the second half.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Back to Podziemski. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 15. Pass to quickly. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Barnes with it. Picked up by Brown. And that one, good. Barnes has got 35 in the game.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
On the wing, Porter. Markkanen a screen on quickly. Here's Porter to the paint. Markkanen, good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
They get it back. And it's Barber missing. Warriors trail by 15. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Raptors. On Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll go up against the Bulls in Chicago.
And for that game against Indiana, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
The Raptors making a switch here. Hurdle's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Eubanks is checked in. Anunoby outside. Porter against quickly. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Quickly against Porter. Brown with a screen on quickly. It's Porter outside. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Outside Porter. Brown with a screen on Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Boston, no good. Toronto leading by 15. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Barnes outside. And here's quickly for 3. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight. Podziemski with it. Pass to Porter. Here's Boston. Here's Podziemski. High post try. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Boston. And Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
Pass to Walter. Here's the screen. Back to quickly. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. With every passing season, Quickly's role seems to expand.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over.
Now here's Porter. We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be. I think when you're a multi-time MVP, as Steph Curry is, on any drive, you're going to earn the whistle because you have that kind of respect.
And Toronto making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Brown is checked in for Golden State. Pass to Dick. The shot. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
What a snappy pass from Quickly straight to the open teammate.
Outside Porter. He takes it in. Outside Curry. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Curry's got 33 points.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Quickly the pass to Porter. Back to Quickly. To the inside. Here's Barrett. Again, Toronto.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
To the right side. Eubanks, the pass to Curry. Offline with his three. Toronto leading by 21. Down low. Here's Barnes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 37 points for Scotty Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Pass to Curry. Over Quickly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 35 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside Curry. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Curry.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Dick from about 19 feet. Again, Toronto.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now Curry. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Barrett against Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Barnes screen on Porter. Barrett inside the three-point line.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
Raptors leading by 22. Here's Dick. Porter with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Curry on the wing. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Dick in the corner, just 5 to shoot. Here's Barnes. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Raptors.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Barnes.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Outside Porter. It's Curry outside. No good that time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Quickly the pass to Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Grady Dick. Free throw good for
Porter. 2 shots.
And Porter drops them both. 20 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock. Here's Walter. He's defended by Podziemski. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in